Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Wednesday, February 2nd, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Oklahoma City Thunder vs Dallas Mavericks. The Oklahoma City Thunder will enter this matchup without their top scorer in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and his 22.7 points per game. Without Gilgeous-Alexander, the team will rely on Luguentz Dort, who is averaging 16.4 points per game. In addition, Josh Giddey has provided the team with solid rebounding at 7.6 per game, along with his 11.6 points. The Mavs should win this game, but it won't be easy. It is official, Porzingis has been ruled out of this game, which changes the Mavs' offense and offensive approach. With Porzingis healthy, the Mavs can move the ball more, and Doncic does not have to have the ball in his hands at all times. Without him, the Mavs' inside game is almost non-existent, unless of course Doncic posts up and they run the ball through Brunson. This takes away some of Brunson's threat as an offensive weapon, as he is often free on the wings with Porzingis in the post. In addition, the Mavs will not have Sterling Brown or Tim Hardaway Jr. in this game, further thinning their bench. OKC is obviously playing without their best player, but, it must be said, the team has proven to be incredibly up for challenges this season. Excluding the one game in which they were completely blitzed by Memphis, OKC has generally played hard all season. The Dallas Mavericks have benefited from another strong season from Luka Doncic, who is averaging 25.6 points per game, in addition to just under 9 rebounds and assists. However, the Mavericks might be looking for additional scoring as their second leading scorer, Kristaps Porzingis, is questionable with a knee injury. Our first betting pick Dallas on the money line. Just when the Mavericks look like they are healthy, the team gets another setback. On Saturday, Kristaps Porzingis was forced to leave the game with the Pacers with knee soreness. His presence recently has helped the Mavericks' offense as he has provided both an inside scorer and a floor spreader for superstar guard Luka Doncic. He has missed 19 games this season due to a variety of minor injuries and a bout with COVID-19, but Porzingis had not had any issues with his right knee. Dallas is 7-3 in its last 10 games and has a point differential this season of plus 2.7. With Porzingis seemingly back to health, the Mavs had put together a strong run in recent weeks and had more than doubled their point differential. Our second betting pick will be under the total. Cleveland Cavaliers vs Houston Rockets. The Rockets had a terrible second quarter against the Warriors, which played a key role in them losing the game. However, they still had a great performance from Christian Wood, who had a double-double as he had 24 points and 13 rebounds. Kevin Porter Jr. also had a double-double with 17 points and 11 rebounds. Houston is struggling this season and they have a lot of work to do in order to become relevant again given their current roster structure. The Rockets have dropped 4 in a row, and while they are at home here, that hasn't really worked in their favor this season. Cleveland is playing their third game in 4 nights, and they survived despite being without Garland in the game Monday night against New Orleans. The Cavaliers are right in the thick of the Central Division race with the Bulls and the Bucks. The Rockets enter this contest 18th in the league with 108.3 points per game on the season. Houston is 27th in rebounding by collecting 42.9 boards a night, while they are 23rd in assists with 23 dimes per contest. The Rockets are 30th in scoring defense, as they give up an average of 116.9 points per game on the year. Christian Wood leads the team with 17.7 points plus 10.4 rebounds per contest this season. Jalen Green puts up 14.1 points per game, Eric Gordon kicks in 14.3 points a night, Kevin Porter Jr. chips in 13.3 points, plus 6.2 assists a night, while Jason Tate contributes 12.5 points and 5.6 rebounds per contest. Coach Steven Silas is looking to get more production from guys like Alperen Sengun, Garrison Matthews, 11.6 points, Daniel Theis, Kenyon Martin Jr., David Nwaba, Josh Christopher, DJ Augustin and Armoni Brooks, in order of the team to have success. Houston is 21st in field goal percentage as they shoot 45.1% as a team from the floor. The Rockets are 8th in threes per game as they knock down 13.2 triples a night and stand 19th in three-point shooting by hitting 34.4% from beyond the arc. Usman Garuba, wrist, is slated to undergo surgery and is expected to miss 6 to 8 weeks. Our first betting pick will be Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers come into this one ranked 23rd in the league in scoring offense as they put up an average of 106.8 points per game this season. Cleveland is 12th in rebounding as they grab 45 boards per contest and stand 7th in assists by handing out 25.5 dimes a contest this year. The Cavaliers are 2nd in the league in scoring defense as they allow an average of 102.2 points per game this season. Colin Sexton is 3rd on the team with 16 points per game this season. Darius Garland, 19.8 points, 8.2 assists, C.D. Osman, 10.7 points, and Ricky Rubio, 12.6 points, 6.6 assists, are solid offensive options. Kevin Love, 14.1 points, 7.3 rebounds, Isaac Okoro, Rajon Rondo, Evan Mobley, 14.8 points, 8.1 rebounds, Lauri Markkanen, 13.6 points, 5.3 rebounds, and Jarrett Allen, 16.1 points, 10.8 rebounds, are other contributors in the Cavaliers' rotation. Cleveland is 8th in the league in field goal percentage as they shoot 46.6% from the floor as a team on the year. The Cavaliers are 17th by knocking down an average of 11.9 three-pointers a night, while they are 16th by connecting on 35% of their attempts from beyond the arc. Sexton is expected to miss the rest of the season with a torn meniscus in his knee that he sustained November 7 against the Knicks. Ricky Rubio is also out with a torn ACL, ending his season. Garland, back, missed Monday's game and could be out again here, while Markkanen, ankle, is expected to be out until mid-February. Our second betting pick will be over the total. Memphis Grizzlies vs New York Knicks. Memphis has been very good this season and holds the 3 seed in the West. The third-year point guard Ja Morant, who was recently named an all-star starter, has been the showstopper. Averaging 26.4 points and 6.8 assists while shooting 49.1% and 35.4% from 3. Desmond Bane's second-year leap has also been a huge factor as he has averaged over 18 points while shooting 42% on three-pointers. Overall, the Grizz have enjoyed a very successful season up to this point. Memphis has won 16 of its last 20 games since December 26 and has not lost consecutive games at all during that stretch. Each of those previous 4 losses has been against winning teams as well. The Knicks have not played great basketball recently, dropping 6 of their last 8 games, and are coming off a win against a Sacramento Kings team that has been horrendous lately. New York was perhaps the surprise of the NBA last season, but this year they have disappointed. After adding both Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier to the roster, the Knicks managed to only get worse. This is interesting considering both Walker and Fournier have been solid, both averaging over 12 points per game. The Knicks' defense has not had a big drop-off. They still rank 5th in points allowed per game, 104.6 points, and an allowed field goal percentage, 44.1%. Plus, opponents shoot only 34.7% from 3, 14th. They have limited opposing teams' points in the paint as well, allowing only 41.3 points in the paint per game, 2nd. Their defense allows far too many threes at 13 per game, 22nd, and struggle to create turnovers at only 12.9 per game, 26th. Our first betting pick will be Memphis Grizzlies -3. New York is currently 11th in Eastern Conference, half a game behind Atlanta for what would be the final play-in tournament spot. The Knicks snapped a 3-game losing streak with a 116-96 win over the Sacramento Kings on Monday as a 7-point favorite. For the game, New York outshot Sacramento 50% to 43% and 37.1% to 28.9% from 3-point range. Alec Burks led the Knicks with 21 points off the bench. The Memphis Grizzlies came into the season with an over-under win total set at 41.5. So far they have exceeded expectations, just 7 wins away from going over the preseason projected total, with 29 games remaining, good for 3rd in the Western Conference behind the Phoenix Suns and Golden State Warriors. Our second betting pick will be under the total. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisor.